Hey folks, it's Peter Lawn here. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cool little lamp posts that I've got on my beams here, and I'm going to walk you through how to do those. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we got all the tools and everything. So in our inventory, I've got the electricity tool on my hotbar key down here, and I got a couple of lights. And I've got a concrete beam, some concrete beams, and some interior wood beams. And so we'll use those to show you how to build these things. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to put one on each side of this post right now. So there's two ways you can do this. The easy way, which is basically you can just take the concrete beams first and just go horizontal off of there, maybe two up, and then what you can do is you can just basically choose your electricity tool. I've already got a connection point down at the base of this concrete beam, so I'm going to connect there. I'm going to go up a little ways. Actually, I'm going to go up to about right there or so, and I'm going to just stop there, right mouse click, and then I'm going to just put two up here. Actually, you know what? That's not high enough. Let's go a little bit higher than that. We're going to go up. Maybe I'll do it in two stages here. One there, and then one just up there. Let's see. That looks about right. And then we're going to put one right up here, and then we're going to put it out to where I want the light. So about right there. Right mouse click to stop that. So that's pretty good. We can put it at that height. So what we can do is we can delete this beam that's up top here, and you notice that the electricity wiring just sort of remains even when you remove the structure that it's been sort of sitting on. And in this case here, what we can do now is we can click on the lower one here and then just click up to the next one there, and we got a nice curve coming up and around like that. And that's what you can do, is you can put the light up here, right on this little button. Now, when you put that up there, it doesn't actually connect to the power circuit right now. It's because it's just sitting on that little puck that's up there. So you actually have to complete another connection from there to this connector over here. If I jump up and try to turn that on, nothing happens, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go up. I might have to put a ramp here. Let me just do this because it's a bit too high for me. So go up a little bit, pick my light, and connect it to there, and there you go. So there's your light. But the problem is, and that's the easy way to do it, but I find that the light's a little bit too high, because when it's really dark out, you don't quite get the illumination. So I like to go about 1.5 beams up rather than a full 2 beams up like this is. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete this, and that's the tricky part, is trying to get it, something other than regular intervals from your. So we're going to just do this. Get rid of that for a second. Get rid of our ramp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the wooden, deploy the wooden beam. And of course, at first it wants to snap right away to the grids. You hit the home key, and that'll allow you to free place it onto another grid system. The other thing you need to absolutely have is you need to have some support structure for this free placement beam that we're going to be putting down. And luckily the floor is pretty close to the bottom of this concrete here already. So I know that if I've got it at least sticking part of the way through this concrete beam or concrete flooring, that I know it's going to be anchored properly. And what I want to do is I actually want to move this beam up a little bit. You can use the page up and page down keys to move it up, and I'm just going to move up to that first tick on that first concrete beam and kind of get it sort of centered. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't fall apart or anything because it's grounded down below. Then I'm going to put the other beam up here like this, and then I'm going to put a sort of horizontal beam there. So what I really have is kind of 1.5 up now, and the light will be a little bit closer to my equipment on this floor level. So okay, so now what we'll do is we'll hit the electricity tool, and we'll just put the top piece in first so that we got our reference point. So we're going to go from there to about there, and then right mouse click to cancel any further electrical connections, and then we're just going to delete our beams so we can get to the connector down below here. So we'll highlight our electricity tool again. We'll now go from there up to, let's see, we want to kind of be reasonably equal distance apart, and then I'm going to go up to the top one, connect it to that one. Not bad. Yeah, and that's basically how you do that. And then we'll just take our light again, put it up centered on the puck up there, and then again use the electricity tool to connect from there to the puck over here. And now we can actually reach it without having to jump onto a ramp or something like that. And we can turn the light on. So we can do the same thing on this side as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another one down here, hit the home key. So we're going to put that like that. We're going to use the page up key to sort of get to where we need to. And we only need to go up to that point down below, right? So we'll hit page up, page down a little bit. Kind of try to get that just perfect. Page down a little bit. Close enough. Alright, so then get my beam going. That's going to be about the same height as that one over there, right? So now what we'll do is we'll go back, hit our electricity tool again, get it kind of right distance from the beam. We're going to go out a little bit here. Now we're going to delete the beam. Reference points. And again, go from here. Come out right there, I think. Oh no, that's too high. Up a little bit lower. You get the idea. You can play with it a bit just to get the right curvature and the right distances from the beams. But that's basically how you do it. And then we can put the other light on over here. And let's get him centered. And then again, the final connection from the light to this other puck here. There you go. And then I found also if you can actually just connect this over to the other puck on the other side, and then you get a kind of a straight rod that goes through, it looks like, and that kind of evens it out a little bit. Now if I had this properly flush on the beam, it would look a lot better, and if I could try to match the sort of the curve there to the other side, it would be better as well. So sometimes just making some mental note on how high you go is good, and then you get them looking asymmetrical, right? Anyways, that's how you get her done, and hope you found this tutorial helpful, and we'll catch up with you later. Bye for now.